And welcome to another episode of the Football Smack Talk Show. I am your host, Ryan. Eric? Oh, there you are. Sorry about that.
Oh, hey. Hey
Hey.
there.
Oh, yeah. Hey, what's going on?
Good to see you're off to a good start.
Yeah, right. Awesome. All right, folks. Well, we have a lot to talk about. Obviously, we're going to talk a bit about the Eagles Jets, how the team looked, what our thoughts were. But also, big news of the day just happened maybe an hour ago. The most beloved Eagle,
Yes.
unfortunately, just got traded. JJ, one last time, Arcega-Whiteside has been shipped off to Seattle for DB. What is it? Umo Amadi.
Yeah, I guess that's how you say his name. Look, to me, you had me at JJ Arcega-Whiteside traded.
Yeah, which is funny because now he goes, whether or not he's a wide receiver there or a tight end there, who knows. But he goes alongside of DK Metcalf, who we all wanted instead of him. So now they're on the same team. So pretty funny. And the J-Jaw experiment is officially over. Thank God.
Yeah. I think I'd be pretty safe in saying we're not really going to miss him.
No, not at all.
Great birthday present, by the way. Thank you, Eagles.
I was going to say, yes, that was the next thing I wanted to mention. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
You are officially old as hell. Congratulations.
Yeah, it seems to become official this time every year.
You're 1 year older and closer to death.
Wow. Boy, I come to you to get cheered up. You think that's a mistake?
We wouldn't be friends if I didn't give you a little shit on your birthday, right?
Absolutely.
So
I would be convinced that I had done something to offend you had you not.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I stopped doing it all of a sudden, you'd be like, is he mad at me? What happened?
Exactly. That's what I would assume.
Yeah. So Eagles Jets first preseason out of 3, which is still kind of weird. The fact that we only have one home preseason game. The starters played for one series. Jalen Hurts looked pretty good, 6 for 6.
Yeah.
Touchdown pass to Goddard. Now again, it's preseason, but again, you also want him to do this. It'd be
right.
I think we'd all be a little upset if he was 2 for 6 and had an INT or something. It's
right, like maybe Zach Wilson's day for the Jets.
Right. Yes. So he did what he did. Obviously, not all Eagles fans are going to be happy with that, regardless.
Look, was I the only fan that was like kind of excited after he ran in for the touchdown and it got called back?
Right.
I was thinking, oh, thank God, now we get to see him try to throw for one, and then he threw for one.
Yeah, he threw a nice little pass to Goddard, who kind of bounced off a dude and just catapulted himself into the end zone. So overall, I thought the team looked pretty good. Obviously, after the first series, I was pretty focused on looking at Nakobe Dean, Jordan Davis,
sure,
even Jurgens. Now that Kelsey's going to be out for at least the preseason, we're hoping he's going to be ready by game number 1. But it's a little up in the air. So I thought he looked pretty good. Speaking of Jurgens, it's hard not to make.
Yeah, he looked good too.
Yeah, it's hard not to make the comparison to Kelsey. He has that kind of similar style. Obviously, he's been learning under Kelsey, and kind of seems to have that same mentality, which will go very far in this town, as we know. So it was encouraging. Jordan Davis again, just eating up defenders, even if he wasn't involved in the play. Sometimes he was getting triple teamed. He is just
and that frees up other guys to make plays.
Right. He's just a massive human being. So I saw a little criticism for Jordan Davis for not making plays. But again, he is a D tackle, a nose tackle, whatever you want to call him.
Label you want to give
the multi schemed defense that Gannon is going to be running. He again is not. He's not going to get 20 sacks in a season.
Sure.
that's not really
And
that's a
that's
rare.
never really been his
That's
style in
never
college.
really been a D tackle style anyway. I think people are just kind of maybe, I don't know, thinking of Aaron Donald and the fact that he can just do whatever he wants. That's not
Spoiler
how
alert.
it works.
Yeah. Spoiler, as much as we can sit here and gush over Jordan Davis, he's not. Aaron Donald is the dude we'd send to go fight the aliens if they chose hostilities. Okay?
Right.
So we don't have to sit here and expect Jordan Davis to be Aaron Donald.
Right. Yeah, exactly. So I think he did great for his first preseason game. He definitely was plugging in holes, and a couple of times you saw Nakobe Dean again playing behind him for all those
Right.
years in Georgia, knowing kind of what lanes to hit, and you saw Dean do really well. I think he had 5 total tackles, 1 tackle for a loss.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did really well. Again, Jordan Davis did really well. Plugging up the holes and kind of making the running back or whomever have to change
Yeah.
course,
As
which
far as,
again,
and I hate to use this term, as far as anybody that matters, like, can you really pick out anybody that, like I said, that matters that had a bad game?
no, I mean
I mean,
it was,
AJ Brown didn't get targeted,
well,
but
I was just
okay,
about to say that
like
Jalen Hurts apparently before the game was like, dude, I'm not even throwing it to you. He literally told him beforehand, he's like, don't even expect a target. He's like,
okay,
enough said, we're all good. And sure
okay.
enough, he didn't even look his way.
Look, as
And
long as they're all good, it's a preseason game. I don't care.
Right, absolutely. And simple fact of the matter is, I think we've heard quite a bit this offseason that Hurts only throws to Brown. Hurts is only throwing to Brown. So I'm sure that narrative
This was a
was
cognitive effort. Yeah,
right, was not lost on Hurts and Brown himself. So I like the fact that they just went ahead and kind of scoffed on that. But
yeah,
I thought Hurts looked good. He's rolling out of the pocket. First play rolls out to the right, hits Quez, a little toe tap action. Love to see that. So
a very
yeah,
accurate throw over a defender.
yeah,
Had some nice
yeah,
touch.
right,
Yeah,
exactly. I mean, again, it is preseason. Let's not think he's winning the MVP. Please don't. Think that that's what we're saying, but for what it is, for what he did,
yeah, you have to be
he did his
encouraged.
job. He did his job, more so. Now, what I think, speaking of quarterbacks, I think what was a little bit strange is that Carson Strong didn't get into the game at all. I didn't see that he had any injury designation or anything like that. So I'm kind of a little curious as to what his overall status is.
Maybe the cynics are out there saying we're saving him for the regular season to unveil him.
Yeah, so you're gonna hold that clipboard or be on the practice squad?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Real quick, just want to say thanks and what's up to everybody checking in on the Painted Lines. For those of you who don't know, we partnered up with the Painted Lines. So where we stream on their YouTube, they stream on our Facebook. So it's a nice little partnership. Both fan bases get to kind of interact with each other, and we've been loving talking with the Painted Lines guys. And obviously, the people behind the scenes at the Painted Lines are fantastic. So if you have not checked them out, check out their YouTube. While you're subscribing there, make sure you're already subscribed to our YouTube so that you don't miss any of our shows when we go live. And speaking of live, also do that for Facebook. Literally just click the button. It lets you know when we go live and pop in, say what's up if you're out there. Let us know, if you're watching, what you thought of the game, whether you were happy with it, whether you were a little, critical. Obviously, they lost the game. Not
Don't care.
not too worried about it. Don't really care. We're not trying to be the Ravens winning 21 straight.
How
preseason.
bizarre is that?
Right? I saw that stat, and I feel like I
don't
saw
think
it
the
last
Ravens
year.
necessarily care about doing that. It's just
No,
something that's happened.
I just think after a little while they're like, oh shit, we're like winning all these games.
That
Maybe
don't
keep doing
count
that.
for anything.
It don't count for anything, and don't in any way, shape, or form mean anything as far as winning a Super Bowl. So,
No.
Yeah, like I said, I was very pleasantly happy with what we saw. It was what it was. We finally got a little actual NFL action, and that's really all I wanted
Yeah.
is to really watch like the first half and just enjoy having football back. I mean,
Yeah, it's funny because, like you said, we enjoyed the first half. I actually watched the entire game just because I was just like, you know what, football's back. I was feeling good with the way everything started. Didn't care that we lost the game.
oh no, yeah. I mean, I actually taped it and rewatched it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I same. It is what it is. It's always the first one that kind of gets you, and then
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, preseason sucks. I forgot.
Yes.
Uh,
I always
um,
say that's my attitude during the Hall of Fame game. I'm just so amped up that football's back that I'll
right,
sit
yeah.
there and I'll watch any of it. And about midway through the first quarter, I'm sitting there. Why am I subjecting myself? Why am I
Right.
making myself
Why am
watch?
I still doing this for two teams that I could not give
Oh
a
yeah,
shit? Absolutely. So next, coming up this Sunday at 1 o'clock, we are at the Cleveland Browns. And I believe this week we will have some joint practices
yeah.
with the Browns. So we'll be heading
Yeah,
over to
because Eagles are
Cleveland.
going out there end of the week.
Yeah, so they're going to go at the end of the week, get a couple of practices in with the Cleveland Browns for their game on Sunday, which I believe, yeah, 1 o'clock.
One
It'll be
o'clock
on
Sunday. Yeah,
NBC, so that'll be good.
and I love that. I love that the game is on Sunday at 1. It just get all the rookies. They get that idea. This
That,
is what a regular season Sunday is going to look like.
absolutely, absolutely, could not agree more. So, yeah. So, and again, the following week, I believe they play on Saturday the 27th at 7 o'clock.
Right.
Which will be nice because that's right after our fantasy draft.
Yeah.
Again, at Miami, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to go down to Miami a little early, have a couple of joint practices with the Dolphins. That game again, Saturday, the 27th at 7 o'clock on NBC or WIP, 94 WIP if you're wanting to just listen. And then, yeah, then they kind of have a week off.
Right
Uh,
before
Labor
they kick
Day,
off for
Labor Day
real.
weekend, and then kick off for real on 9/11, 1 o'clock on Fox at Detroit. I cannot wait. We are under a month until live actual
Yes, we
games
are.
that matter. Uh, yeah, I'm just. I mean, August is always. I feel like it's funny because I feel like around the draft I get real pumped up for the
Yeah.
draft and
Yeah.
leading everything leading up to it, and then there's that like lull after the draft, and after the
Mhm.
excitement of, well, hopefully excitement of the people you drafted, and then yeah, then there's that lull, that lull, and nobody really cares about mini camps and OTAs and blah 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 until you
No,
actually
yeah, and
like
you try to get excited about it, but there's nothing really to get excited about there.
I mean, there's really not. You're right. There's a lot of fake excitement when
Sure.
training camp actually starts in July. But
But
once
really, what
August,
that excitement is it's excitement for the future. It's excitement for football
yeah,
coming back.
yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, I agree. Once August hits, mid-August, again, usually your
My
birthday is
birthday.
a pretty
Yeah.
good barometer. That's usually right around when first preseason game happens, and that's when fantasy football drafts happen, and
Yeah,
you
which I know
know
ESPN's doing this whole fantasy, like 24-hour
do they still
fantasy
do that?
time.
Yeah, do they still do that
Yeah.
24-hour thing, even though
Yeah, supposedly it
Matthew
starts
Berry
tonight
is
at
there?
7 or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, believe me, I've already mock draft myself to death,
Yeah.
which is always fun, especially because I use this one website where you can kind of sync up your league settings and it
Hmm.
brings in all your draft picks and where you're picking and keepers
Right.
if you have them, and so you can do like a kind of real actual mock draft. So I've been doing a lot of them. So
Yeah.
I know exactly who to expect to be around certain areas. So I'm doing my part. So But anyway, and I really think one of these shows will have a kind of a little fantasy football talk where we'll just kind of get
We can
into
do
it.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So,
But real quick,
but
I
yeah,
wanted to get your thoughts on the Zach Wilson on not well Zach Wilson too, but also the hit on Jalen Hurts
oh
during
yeah.
the
So
game.
yeah, thank God Zach Wilson, avoided season-ending an injury. Again, may miss
Yeah,
some
just tore
time, but
meniscus. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, again, a lot better than torn ACL, which you never want to see. I don't care who it is. I don't
No,
care what
no.
team they play for. You never want to see it. So I'm glad. I'm glad that he's avoided that, which sucks because again, it was just kind of a fluky thing, right? The whole Jalen Hurts thing, honestly, I mean, yeah, it was a cheap shot. It was from a
Sure.
player that should absolutely know better than Quentin Williams.
Yeah.
It's not like it was a rookie. It's not like some dude that was trying a little extra hard to make the team. This was a dude that's supplanted as a star on this defense for
Right.
the Jets. So I didn't like that part of it. What I liked is the fact that Jalen Hurts got popped right back up. The fact
Yeah.
that Jordan Mailata came freaking out of nowhere and was like, boo, right there. And that is
Oh
not
yeah.
something I want
The
to
new
see.
bodyguard.
Yeah, the new bodyguard, indeed. I love that. And not going to lie, it's the same feeling of like, man, you don't want Jason Peters to come at you like that. You don't want Mulata
Yeah.
coming
No
at you.
thanks.
Yeah, no, thank you. And then the cream, or the what do they call it?
The cream on top or the cherry on
On
top.
top, cherry on top, whatever I'm trying to say. The whole Sirianni part of it.
Oh
He's
yeah, dude. He lost
across
his
the timeline.
mind.
He's like, Bella! It's like, that's effing bullshit. He's just yelling at him. He's just calling him out. He's like, what the F? Loved it. Absolutely
Yeah,
loved
I did too.
it.
Now, look, man, if there's ever a physical confrontation, Robert Sala would be the last coach I'd want to
Yeah,
confront.
dude, he's a little jacked, but
Like my
not
man
gonna
is
lie,
a
not gonna
beast.
lie.
Yeah.
You never can count out the little guy. And
Although I gotta be honest, if I'm Sirianni, I'm looking over at one of my players, dude. Hold me back, bro. Hold me back.
but no, the passion there again,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I know it's silly, and I know it's whatever.
But
Stuff
that's what
like that,
brings
I
the
feel
team
like
together.
it goes a
Yeah.
long way here. Like that, the passion. If you're as passionate as the fans are, my God, you'll be revered here
Yeah,
for
that
forever.
resonates in this city. Yeah.
And 100% does. Not only with players, with coaches, whoever. If you come out and you kind of have that we don't give an F attitude, but I'm going to come in here every day, work hard, and I'm going to show you my passion for this team, for this city, the sky's the limit for you. And that was another check mark off for him, and I think that was fantastic. So yeah, I loved it. Again, would have obviously liked to have him not get hit, but it obviously
Sure.
didn't seem to phase him.
Yeah, the fact
So
that it didn't phase him, I love that part. Yeah.
yeah, well, I think that's also Jalen Hurts. Is
Yeah.
he's not gonna, even if he was a little bell rung a bit. He's not going to let it show. He's a hardworking, quarterback. He puts in his time. I feel like he's a good leader on the field, and I think, he embodies, this city as, somebody who's willing to put in the work and show that he also is here to win just as much as we want him to be. So.
Yeah.
Real quick, though, just wanted to mention, of course, the official sponsor of the Philly Sports Alliance. If I could freaking find this thing. Here we go. Head on over to la-terrain.com, which is the official sponsor for the PSA. Site-wide discounts. La Terrain watches are fantastic watches, high quality, really good stuff that you'd find out in, nice jewelry stores. But for pennies on the dollar, honestly, comparatively. I have two myself, got them really nice deals. They look nice. They get complimented all the time. They have sunglasses. They have, watch bands. They have other stuff. So head on over to www.la-terrain.com. when you check out, use code PSA. You'll get site-wide discounts off your order, and that way they know that we sent you. And then second to last thing I got to say is that we have partnered up with Six Pack Coverage, national media company out of Tennessee. So we are bringing all of our Philly Sports Alliance shows to their network. Not only do they do sports podcasts, but they have travel, food, finance, just general entertainment. So head on over to sixpackcoverage.com. You'll find us. Our brothers over at CEV are there as well. So we got a lot of Philly coming down to Tennessee. And then the last thing I will say is we have a bus for with Philly Sports Trips. So if you've never heard of Philly Sports Trips, well, one, I don't know how you have been living. They are the number one destination trip company. They do all the away Eagles games. They do Phillies trips. They do. Heck, I think they even went over to Scotland for the Masters. Like they do it all. Honestly, yeah, they do an insane amount of trips. So they're obviously doing all of the Eagles away games. And for the Commanders game on the 25th, the third game of the year, we are all taking a crap ton of buses, nice charter buses, by the way, and heading down to D.C. to welcome Carson Wentz back to the NFC East. So if you are interested in joining us, Philly Sports Alliance has our own bus. So all you got to do is get on over to phillysportstrips.com, click trips, click the DC bus trip, fill out all your information. It's $325 total for the entire trip. You got free parking down at the stadium. Hop on a nice charter bus with all of us. When we get down there, the tailgate is unreal. You got a live DJ. You got catered food. You got all you can drink cold, beers, spritzers, seltzers, whatever you want. All there. Like I said, tons of food, tons of games. Hollis Thomas is going to be there. There's going to be people from 97.5, The Fanatic. There's going to be Philly Sports Guy, Fourth and John, like all the major kind of people that in this world are going to be down there with us. So please join us. When you sign up, they ask you how you heard. All you do is just write in Philly Sports Alliance. That way they know for you to get on our bus. And then, I think you also got a T-shirt too, which is pretty cool. And then obviously tickets to the game. It's lower level. We're all sitting together. We're right by the tunnel. So when the Eagles come out, we're all right there.
That's going to be awesome.
Yeah,
hopefully they've reinforced the railings there again.
They have. Yes, I have confirmation they have reinforced the railing. So join us. Again, phillysportstrips.com. Hit the trips. Hit DC bus trip. And then when it asks you, just write in Philly Sports Alliance on how you heard about them. Eric, I know we're doing a quick show tonight because it's your birthday.
Yep.
So got to what up, Mike? What's going on,
Mike.
buddy? How are you? Speaking of Mike, I just saw on Facebook you have something going on September 17th, I believe. Which we are planning on heading out. I just saw it, so that's our goal, to head out to see Mike, who is world famous.
Thanks, Mike.
Happy birthday, of course. Hopefully, Mike, I'm not sure if you're down for heading to DC, but we'd love to have you on our bus.
Awesome. Yeah,
absolutely. So. We can't wait for it. Like I said, third game of the year, September 25th, 325, includes all of what I just said. So
it's our first NFC East battle.
Yeah. Carson coming back.
We get to beat up on Carson.
Absolutely. I cannot wait. So, Mike, that would be awesome. And obviously for the Monday night game, we'd love to have you down at the tailgate as well.
Yeah, definitely, dude.
For sure. So. And when the season starts, we're gonna set all that up. So everybody who wants to stop on by, our tailgate at the Wells Fargo lot. We got booze, we got games, we got food. So no doubt, definitely shoot me a message, let me know, because I can give you all the details. So all right, Eric, I know, like I said, it's your birthday. You gotta have a little birthday dinner with the fam. So we're going to head on out. We appreciate everybody who popped in, commented or just popped in either from the YouTube, from Painted Lines, from Six Pack, for wherever you're watching. We do appreciate you. Please make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, especially YouTube. We're trying to get our YouTube audience going. So we do appreciate anybody who subscribes to the YouTube. It's simply Philly Sports Alliance. Not too hard. But yeah, Eric, do you have anything to add before we head on out?
Nah.
All right. We gotta love it. Well, happy birthday once again, buddy.
Thank
We
you.
will see you guys next week. I know we had a few weeks off, but we're back at it again next week. And we'll be talking about the Browns game. Hopefully, again, who cares about the score, but hopefully a positive outcome. And another week closer to September 11th. Gotta love it.
Yeah, gotta love it. Really excited. Can't wait to see this season.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, that's it for us. We will see you guys next week. Make sure you don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and check out all the other shows on the Philly Sports Alliance. So not only are you getting all of our normal shows, but you're also getting Painted Line shows on the Facebook page. So check all of them out. They got tons of content. I absolutely love their stuff. So please make sure you give them your support as well. So for the Football Smack Talk show, I am Ryan.
I'm Eric. Happy football, everybody. Only 24 more days to go.
Well, that is just over 3 weeks, and I love it. I love it. All right, folks, we will see you guys next week. And go Birds.
Go Birds.